Imagine a world where the very fabric of existence was woven from threads of divine and demonic power. A world where angels and demons walked among humans, influencing their every move. This is not science fiction, nor is it fantasy. This is the world described in one of the most fascinating and mysterious books of the Bible, the Book of Enoch. In a time when the gods were said to have withdrawn from human affairs, this ancient text reveals a reality where heaven and hell coexisted with humanity. Written around 200 BCE by an unknown author, the Book of Enoch is a window into a forgotten era, a period when the boundaries between good and evil were blurred. As we embark on this extraordinary process, you'll discover why the Book of Enoch was once considered sacred scripture only to be cast aside, lost for centuries, and rediscovered in modern times. You'll meet the enigmatic figure who penned these prophetic words, Enoch himself, a man said to have walked with God. But what makes the Book of Enoch so compelling? Is it the otherworldly accounts of fallen angels, the Nephilim, and their monstrous offspring? Or is it the apocalyptic prophecies that foretell the end of days? As we explore into this mystical realm, you'll find yourself questioning everything you thought you knew about the Bible. The Book of Enoch is a puzzle waiting to be solved, a mystery that has captivated scholars and enthusiasts alike for centuries. And so, join me on this odyssey through the ages as we unravel the mysteries of the Book of Enoch, a story that will take us from the dawn of civilization to the very brink of Armageddon. As we look at deeper into the world of the Book of Enoch, we find ourselves in the midst of a civilization on the cusp of greatness. Ancient Mesopotamia, with its sprawling cities and towering ziggurats, was home to a people who revered the gods and goddesses that dwelled above. It's here that we meet Enoch himself, a man chosen by God to walk among the divine. Enoch lived in a time when the earth was young and humanity was still learning the ways of agriculture and warfare. His story is one of wisdom, courage, and a deep understanding of the mysteries that govern the universe. But what makes the Book of Enoch so significant? Is it the vivid descriptions of fallen angels, the Nephilim, and their monstrous offspring? Or perhaps it's the apocalyptic prophecies that foretell the end of days, when the very fabric of reality will unravel and the righteous will be saved from the unrighteous. Whatever the reason, the Book of Enoch has captivated scholars and enthusiasts alike for centuries. As we explore into this mystical realm, you'll find yourself questioning everything you thought you knew about the Bible. This is not a story about prophets and kings. It's a tale of fallen angels and their descendants, of giants and monsters that stalk the earth. The Book of Enoch is a puzzle waiting to be solved, a mystery that has captivated scholars and enthusiasts alike for centuries. And so, join me on this odyssey through the ages as we unravel the mysteries of the Book of Enoch. Now, let's experience back in time to the dawn of civilization, when humanity was still learning the secrets of agriculture and warfare. We'll explore the world of ancient Mesopotamia, where myth and magic mingled with the everyday lives of its people. As we wander through the bustling streets of Babylon, you can almost hear the distant rumble of the Euphrates River and smell the sweet aroma of fresh bread wafting from the ovens. This was a world where gods and goddesses walked among mortals, where the spirits of the dead dwelled in the land of the living. But what was it like to live in this world, to walk alongside the divine, as Enoch did? The answer lies hidden within the ancient texts that have survived to this day. Let's follow the clues and unravel the mysteries of the Book of Enoch. As we uncover deeper into the story of Enoch, we'll discover a world where the boundaries between good and evil were blurred, where fallen angels coexisted with humanity and their descendants stalked the earth. But what makes the Book of Enoch so compelling? Is it the vivid descriptions of the Nephilim, the giants that roamed the earth? Or is it the apocalyptic prophecies that foretell the end of days? Whatever the reason, the Book of Enoch has captivated scholars and enthusiasts alike for centuries. And so, join me on this odyssey through the ages as we unravel the mysteries of the Book of Enoch. Now, let's road back in time to the dawn of civilization, when humanity was still learning the secrets of agriculture and warfare. We'll explore the world of ancient Mesopotamia, where myth and magic mingled with the everyday lives of its people. As we wander through the bustling streets of Babylon, you can almost hear the distant rumble of the Euphrates River and smell the sweet aroma of fresh bread wafting from the ovens. This was a world where gods and goddesses walked among mortals, where the spirits of the dead dwelled in the land of the living. But what was it like to live in this world, to walk alongside the divine, as Enoch did? The answer lies hidden within the ancient texts that have survived to this day. Let's follow the clues and unravel the mysteries of the Book of Enoch. As we uncover deeper into the world of ancient Mesopotamia, we find ourselves in the midst of a cultural revolution. Cities are sprouting up like weeds, their towering ziggurats reaching for the heavens as if to touch the divine. And at the heart of it all is Babylon, the city of wonders. Imagine strolling through the bustling streets, the sounds of hammering on copper and the clinking of pottery filling the air. The scent of fresh bread wafts from the ovens, enticing you with its warmth. You're surrounded by merchants haggling over prices, their colorful robes a blur as they dart between stalls. In this world, magic was woven into everyday life. People believed that gods and goddesses walked among mortals, influencing the fates of kings and commoners alike. The spirits of the dead dwelled in the land of the living, whispering secrets to those who would listen. It's here, in this mystical landscape, that we find our first clues about Enoch. According to ancient Mesopotamian texts, Enoch was a mortal man who had been chosen by the gods for a great purpose. He was said to possess wisdom and insight beyond his years, and it's this wisdom that would eventually lead him on an extraordinary path. But what exactly did Enoch know? What secrets had he uncovered that made him so special in the eyes of the divine? The answer lies hidden within the ancient texts, waiting for us to unravel their mysteries. As we explore the world of Babylon, let's not forget the importance of writing. In this era, clay tablets and papyrus scrolls held the secrets of the past, passed down from generation to generation. It was on these fragile surfaces that stories were inscribed, myths were born, and legends took shape. And so, it's within these ancient texts that we begin to uncover the story of Enoch, a story that would take him on a path across time and space, into the very heart of the divine. But what did Enoch see on his experience? Did he behold the heavens opening up before him like a grand web? Or was it the secrets of the universe that were revealed to him in all their glory? As we continue our odyssey through the ages, let's follow the threads of history and mythology as they weave together into the fabric of the Book of Enoch. As we dig deeper into the mysteries of the Book of Enoch, we find ourselves at a crossroads between myth and reality. A world where gods and mortals coexisted, where celestial beings walked among humans, and where the fabric of time was woven with threads of wonder and awe. In this realm, Enoch's path takes on a new dimension as he becomes an eyewitness to the very creation of the universe. According to ancient texts, it was in the days of Jared, the great-grandfather of Noah, that Enoch lived and breathed amidst this divine story, a time when the earth was still young and humanity had not yet succumbed to the corrupting influence of power. It's here that we begin to unravel the enigma of Enoch's wisdom, his extraordinary path, and the secrets he uncovered. Enoch, the seventh generation from Adam, is described as a just and righteous man who walked with God. His story becomes intertwined with that of Methuselah, the patriarch who lived for 969 years, a record that would stand for centuries to come. Together, they traversed a world where giants roamed, where angels whispered secrets in human ears, and where the very fabric of reality was tested. As we follow Enoch's path, we find ourselves at the threshold of the divine. The heavens open up before him like a grand web, revealing the mysteries of the universe. Enoch beholds the throne room of God, where ancient beings gather to discuss the fate of humanity. He sees the divine council, where angels and humans are judged, and where the outcome determines the course of history. But what did Enoch see on his extraordinary path? Did he behold the very essence of creation? Or was it the secrets of the universe that were revealed to him in all their glory? As we continue our odyssey through the ages, let's follow the threads of history and mythology as they weave together into the fabric of the Book of Enoch. The story unfolds like a web, rich with symbolism and metaphor. Enoch is taken on a road by the archangel Uriel to see the mysteries of the universe. He beholds the heavenly temple, where the throne of God sits atop a fiery cherubim. He sees the river Tigris, which flows from the Garden of Eden, and the very tree of life itself. As Enoch walks among the divine council, he becomes aware of the machinations of fallen angels who have corrupted humanity with their wicked ways. He witnesses the fate of the Nephilim, those giant offspring born from the union between human women and fallen angels. Their destruction is foretold as a great flood sweeps across the earth, wiping out an entire generation. But what secrets lay hidden beneath this apocalyptic scenario? What did Enoch learn during his sojourn in the divine realm that would change everything? And how does this ancient wisdom relate to our own world, where humanity still struggles with the consequences of fallen angels and wicked ways? As we explore deeper into the Book of Enoch, we find ourselves at the threshold of a new era, an era where myth and history blur and the fabric of reality is woven with threads of wonder and awe. Join me as we continue to unravel the mysteries of this ancient text and discover the secrets that lie hidden within its pages. As Enoch's path continues, he encounters a mysterious figure, often referred to as Azazel, who appears in the Book of Enoch under various guises, as an angel, a fallen one, or even a demon. This enigmatic being is shrouded in mystery, but his presence seems to be the catalyst for a series of events that will have far-reaching consequences. Enoch's vision is filled with the sounds of trumpets blaring and the earth shaking beneath his feet. He sees the very foundations of creation crumbling as the Nephilim, those giant offspring of fallen angels and human women, are swept away by a great flood. The once mighty giants, who had terrorized humanity, now lie motionless, their bodies washed up on the shores of a new world. But what about the fallen angels themselves? What became of them after the flood? Ah, but that's where things get truly fascinating. You see, according to Enoch, these rebellious beings didn't simply disappear. Instead, they found themselves bound to the earth by an invisible chain, a punishment decreed by God himself. These once mighty angels, now humbled and powerless, are forced to roam the deserts of the Middle East, searching for scraps of food and shelter. As Enoch watches these fallen ones, he begins to realize that their fate is not so different from our own. Just as they were once proud and powerful, yet brought low by their own hubris, so too do we all face our own struggles with pride and self-importance. But what about the Nephilim themselves? What became of their legacy after the flood? Well, that's where things get truly eerie. You see, the Book of Enoch suggests that a strange phenomenon occurred in the aftermath of the Great Deluge. As the waters receded, the remnants of the Nephilim began to reappear, not as giants, mind you, but as something much more sinister. These post-flood Nephilim are described as sons of God, a term that's often misunderstood. They're not gods themselves, but rather, they're the descendants of those original fallen angels who had corrupted humanity in the first place. As Enoch delves deeper into this mystery, he uncovers a hidden world, one where human and angelic bloodlines are intertwined, and where the very fabric of reality is stretched to its limits. It's a world that defies explanation, yet speaks directly to our own experiences. You see, just as Enoch did, we too are caught in the midst of this eternal struggle between light and darkness, good and evil. We too must confront the fallen angels within ourselves, those whispers of temptation that urge us towards selfishness and despair. As we continue to explore the Book of Enoch, we'll uncover deeper into these mysteries and uncover secrets that have lain hidden for centuries. Secrets that will challenge our understanding of history, culture, and even our own selves. So join me as we venture further down the rabbit hole of apocalyptic revelation, a process that will lead us to the very threshold of eternity itself. As Enoch delves deeper into this mysterious world, he begins to unravel the threads of a fabric that's been woven across millennia. He discovers that these Nephilim, these sons of God, are not just the product of fallen angels and human women, but also the architects of humanity's downfall. You see, these hybrid beings were not only incredibly powerful, but they also possessed a profound understanding of the universe. They knew secrets about the stars, the planets, and the very fabric of space itself that would make our modern astronomers jealous. And with this knowledge, they began to build their own civilization, one that was far more advanced than anything humanity had ever known. But as Enoch continues his exploration, he realizes that this civilization is not just a marvel of engineering and technology, but also a temple of dark magic. The Nephilim were using their knowledge to manipulate the very forces of nature, bending reality to their will in a quest for ultimate power. And at the heart of this dark empire stands a figure known only as Azazel, a being so powerful that even Enoch trembles with fear at the mention of his name. This is a being who has mastered the art of deception, who can shapeshift into any form he desires, and who wields powers that would make the gods themselves quake with envy. But what happened next would change everything. As Enoch faces off against Azazel, he discovers that this Dark Lord is not just a monster, but also a master of seduction. He has an unparalleled ability to manipulate the human heart, to whisper sweet nothings into the ears of kings and queens, and to turn even the most noble of souls towards darkness. And yet, despite the horror that Azazel represents, Enoch cannot help but feel a strange sense of fascination with this fallen angel. There's something about his power, his cunning, and his sheer audacity that draws Enoch in like a moth to flame. As we continue our process through the Book of Enoch, we'll follow Enoch as he navigates the treacherous landscape of Azazel's world. We'll discover secrets about ancient civilizations, forgotten technologies, and hidden agendas that will challenge everything we thought we knew about human history. And yet, despite the darkness that surrounds us, there's a sense of hope that pervades this apocalyptic tale. For Enoch is not just a witness to the end times, he's also a prophet who holds the keys to humanity's redemption. So join me as we venture deeper into the heart of the Book of Enoch, where ancient secrets await and the very fate of human civilization hangs in the balance. As we dig deeper into the mysteries of the Book of Enoch, we find ourselves standing at the threshold of an ancient city hidden away for centuries. The air is thick with the scent of incense and myrrh, and the whispers of forgotten knowledge seem to echo through the streets. Enoch walks among the crumbling spires and temples, his eyes drinking in the secrets that lie within. He is a man consumed by wonder, and yet he cannot help but feel a sense of unease as he stumbles upon ancient artifacts that speak of a world long past. The stones seem to hold the weight of forgotten civilizations, their whispers weaving together into a web of time. And Enoch, with his prophetic eyes, can see the threads that bind it all together, the threads of human destiny stretched across the expanse of eternity. As he wanders through this ancient city, Enoch begins to unravel the mysteries of Azazel's world. He finds hidden texts and cryptic messages etched into the walls, speaking of a time when humanity was still young and innocent. The secrets that lie within these ancient texts are not just whispers of a bygone era. They hold the keys to understanding the very fabric of human history.
They speak of a world where gods walked among mortals and mortals sought to ascend to godhood. But as Enoch delves deeper into this mystic world, he begins to realize that the secrets he uncovers are not just ancient, they are also personal. He finds echoes of his own path, reflected in the stories of those who came before. The threads of human destiny begin to weave together, forming a web of time that stretches across the expanse of eternity. And Enoch, with his prophetic eyes, can see the patterns that shape our lives, patterns of love and loss, of hope and despair. As we stand here, lost in the whispering stones, it becomes clear that the Book of Enoch is not just a collection of ancient secrets, it's also a testament to the human spirit. It speaks of our capacity for both good and evil, of our resilience in the face of adversity, and of our unyielding quest for connection with something greater than ourselves. And so, as we close this process through the Book of Enoch, let us remember that there is always hope, even in the darkest of times. For it is in the whispers of ancient stones that we find the echoes of our own humanity. And it is in the threads of human destiny that we discover our place within the grand history of time. As the stars shine bright in the night sky and the world slumbers beneath the moon's gentle light, let us carry with us the secrets and stories of the Book of Enoch. May they guide us on our own experience through the labyrinth of human history, and may we find peace in the whispers of ancient stones.